Hi everyone, welcome back to dzncats for me. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you've had a fantastic weekend so far. These are our weekly Tarotscopes. This is for the sign of Gemini for the week ahead, March the 7th through the 14th, 2022. We're using our Light Seer Tarot as well as some Oracle cards to get a nice complete message for the week ahead. Of course, these are general messages, so if it resonates, claim it. If it does not, leave it. Perhaps come back in a couple of days and it will be more clear at that time. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the thumbs up as well as the bell notification so you know whenever I upload a new video. There's information in the description box below the video on how to connect with us through Instagram and Facebook. If you are on those platforms, we'd love to connect with you there. There's also information in the description box on how to make a donation to the channel if you are so inclined to do so. Of course, all of your support is greatly appreciated. So let's go ahead and get started with our message for our lovely Gemini friends, what they need to know for the week ahead. Message for Gemini, please. What do they need to know for the week ahead? March the 7th through the 14th, 2022. Message for Gemini, please. We've had card turnover. Message for Gemini, please. What do they need to know for the week ahead? On the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. Alright, what is going on, Gemini? Alright, so in the current position, we have the Ace of Pentacles. In the past influencing position, we have the Death and Rebirth card. In the possible obstacles or challenges position, we have the Five of Wands. And in the possible outcome position, we have the Five of Swords. And on the bottom of the deck, as I said, is the Seven of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles sitting in the current position. This is all about the beginning of a new venture. New ideas, planting the seeds for your future. It's great potential for success. It's manifesting power. It's like being ambitious and like personal prosperity. The Death and Rebirth card. This is all about new beginnings. This, of course, is from the Major Arcana. It's number 13 out of the 21 cards, so you're just over halfway of the journey. This is about cycles of transformation. It's about transition, change, new beliefs, newfound awareness. It can be about endings. It's like a symbolic death, if you will, and it's sort of like an initiation process, right? The Five of Wands in the possible challenges or outcomes position is this is about mental conflict. This is about getting inside your own head. It can be about competition. It can be about other people in your life sort of pushing you or urging you to succeed or to excel. It's about brainstorming. It's about your adrenaline and your aggression flowing past a positive point, if that makes sense. This is about dynamic energy and leveling up. The Five of Swords in the possible outcome position. You can see in the image that the bird is sort of landed on his shoulder and is sort of, pecking him on the side of his temple as he lays his head in his hand. This card again speaks to us about conflict and unfair advantage, experiencing loss, the need to build your skills and your confidence. It's about hollow victories. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords is about, it can be about deception or betrayal, taking only what's needed, sort of the universe bearing witness to your truest of intentions, getting away with something. It's about being strategic and being grateful for the resources that you have. It's about moving silently and quickly. And I just want to point out that behind the Seven of Swords, we have the Sun card, which, you know, is a beautiful card. That's sort of like the Yes card in the Tarot, if you will. So there's something about this, you know, this new seed that you've planted, this new opportunity, this new idea that, or the, like, the waiting for sort of your, you know, waiting for the seeds that you planted to sort of harvest, shall we call it. There's something about that that is causing this conflict. And so the way that I'm reading this is this, you know, you've had this moment where you've done the work, you've put the effort in, and now you're being asked to wait patiently while the roots sort of take hold of the earth. And there's something about that you are struggling with, right? So I don't know if, in fact, this is you betraying your own self because of this mental conflict. I don't know if this is an actual person that has done this to you, or you feel that way. Maybe it's not about betrayal. Maybe it's just you almost being like too invested, if that makes sense, like in terms of you're trying too hard, so spinning your wheels sort of idea. Let's pull some more messages and see if we can get some more clarity. I want to say that this Rebirth card, because it's a past influence, so if you've come out of a rebirth or come out of loss, you've tried this, it is possible that this is implying that, you know, you need sort of to continue to push yourself forward so that you don't end up with this sort of mental conflict and this, like, you know, sort of like giving up, right? That is also a possibility. So it's either something that's occurred in your past that has made you sort of revert back to an old habit, or it is someone that has made you feel like they've been deceptive to you and betrayed you, which is causing the conflict, or it's just simply that you don't, you know, you don't have the patience to wait. You know, you're trying too hard. That is my thought at this moment. So let us continue to pull. This is from my own oracle deck. The love and romance and the career and finance is in here, as well as, you know, other healing messages. Message for our lovely Gemini friends, please. What do they need to know for the week ahead? Message for our lovely Gemini friends. What do they need to know for the week ahead? March the 7th through the 4th. My goodness. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got lots of cards. We've got the third eye chakra, intellect, your brain, trust, divine reasoning, and the bigger picture. I'm putting that with the Ace of Pentacles type of energy. You've got family, traditions, nostalgia, strong bonds, and unconditional love. And I want to say that although we have no cards on the table that are speaking to this, unconditional love is, for your own personal self, is what's going to pull you out of this energy, right? We have the solar plexus chakra, which is your personality, your self-esteem, and your gut instinct. Again, speaking to the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. From the career and finance section, you have shopaholic. So that sort of speaks to the Ace of Pentacles in terms of like money and waiting for the seeds to take root, right? Waiting for your fruits of your labor. We've got debts and loans also from the current finance section, which again sort of speaks to the Ace of Pentacles, and also a little bit of the Seven of Swords in terms of, you know, trying to be strategic about, you know, what you're doing, right? We've got toxic work environment, which speaks to the Five of Wands in terms of like that conflict, also a little bit of the Seven of Swords. We've got holding hands from the love and romance section. We've got communication, being heard, information coming in, listening and speaking your truth, right? And as odd as that sounds, I'm putting that in the Rebirth section, or underneath the Rebirth card. We have friend zone. So that's someone that's sort of like freezing you out, sort of stringing you along. So it is possible that this is a work situation. It's possible, you know, obviously it could be like a family type thing. It could be, you know, perhaps you thought, you know, that there was some romantic feelings towards someone, and they've sort of, you know, put you into the friend zone, which is what's caused this mental conflict, right? You put the work into it, and now, right, if that makes sense. Let us continue. This is the Guiding Light Oracle. There's lots of cards here, so I'm not going to shuffle them. I'm just going to cut the deck. Message for our Gemini friends, please. What do they need to know for the week ahead? Alright, we'll take that one. And I'm going to take that one too. Alright. So we have conscious living. Those healthy changes you have been meaning to make are imperative for you now. Interesting. We have reaching out. It's time for you to reach out and ask for the help that you need. So that maybe is where this family comes in from, right? Also your communication, right? Speaking your truth, being heard, right? There's no shame or blame when you feel like you can't handle something, you know, reach out. So maybe this is, if it's to do with work, maybe it's, you know, going to speak to a boss or a supervisor or a manager, someone like that. If this is about family, maybe it's about, you know, finding like some sort of a therapist or the family doctor or some sort of professional. It's possible that it's just, you know, like your best friend kind of deal. We're moving on now to the Zodiac Moon deck. Message for our Gemini friends, please. What do they need to know for the week ahead? Alright. We've got Eclipse in Pisces. Free will. Serve your higher purpose. So again, right, conscious living, serving your higher purpose. That sort of leads me to the Rebirth card, right? To remember that, you know, change is not necessarily a bad thing, but it is a necessary thing. And I don't want this to be sounding trite, but once you realize that the change is necessary and allow yourself to process, you know, your thoughts, feelings, and emotion on the situation that has brought the change about, when you are ready, that is when you can make the conscious choice whether to fight the change or to go with the change, right? And if you go with the change, you can do it from a much more positive sort of outlook, shall we say. Message for our lovely Gemini friends, what do they need to know, please? Interesting. We've got blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being, which is exactly what I just finished saying. When Spirit does that, I I tend to think we're supposed to listen. Alright, moving on to the Sacred Traveler. Message for our lovely Gemini friends, please. What do they need to know for the week ahead? My goodness. Alright, that card wanted to come out. You've got great adventure. Take a risk and venture forward. So again, right? Believing in yourself, you know, serve your higher purpose, move forward once you've made that decision that, you know, you accept the change. Move forward towards the sun. This is the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Message for our Gemini, please. What do they need to know for the week ahead? March the 7th through the 14th, 2022. Wow, cards are flying. Beautiful. We've got transformation. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous card. Transformation. Rebirth. Right? From the Guardian Angel Oracle deck. Message for Gemini, please. What do they need to know for the week ahead? March the 7th through the 14th. Alright, we've got two cards come out. We'll take them both. We've got affirmation and prayer. So, affirmation. Be aware of your language and thoughts. The most powerful statement you can ever make, think, or feel is thank you. Be grateful for all the blessings in your life. As we acknowledge the divine order of life, the universe responds with ever greater blessings. You are a powerful creator. All you say and think resonates through the heart of creation, and creation responds accordingly. To interject for a moment, you know, in my personal situation with having, you know, diagnosed anxiety, panic disorder, and depression, I had myself wrapped in a protection bubble for so long that I didn't realize the damage that I was doing to myself. I honestly thought that I was protecting myself. And when I had that moment, and it took a long time to get to that moment, but when I had the moment and I had the realization, you know, it has been such a wonderful journey since that point. And so I just wanted to add that. Believe in yourself, please. Prayer is the next card from the Guardian Angel Oracle. Dear Guardian Angel, help me to be flexible in my attitudes and beliefs. Help me not to fear the transient nature of life. Help me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul, and the eternal light which emanates from the heart of every living thing. Help me to remember that I am eternally guided and loved by God and all creation. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful message for our Gemini friends. You need to believe in yourself. You need to, you know, sort of dig down deep and either reach out to a medical professional, a friend, if this is a work situation, your boss. You know, believe in yourself. The transformation is coming. You know, it's on its way. It's just asking you to make the right, healthy decisions to embrace the change as opposed to fighting the change. I do hope you enjoyed that. I do hope it resonates. Please do leave me a comment and let me know. And until we see each other again, many, many blessings. Bye for now.